Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another Informed Player Review with me, your boy FIFA 1 HD. This episode we'll be looking at Informed Donovan with his second Informed card. And what a card it was. So cheap and so effective. He was really good to use. And for the coins, I don't think you're going to find a better value in form out there, to be honest. Especially a second in form. You know, he was really good. He scored me a lot of goals. His dribbling was good. His passing was good. And he's got really good pace. Obviously, the downsides on the card are his league and his nation. You know, it's very limiting in terms of what sort of squad you can get him into. But to be honest, you can always just bring him off the bench. He's such a good cheap inform to have that, you know, if you do need a little bit in a game, maybe that's gone to extra time or, you know, where you're just struggling a little bit, bring him off the bench, get him on. He'll work in any team. He's such a good player to use. He's got great work rates. You can play him on the left. You can play him up front. He's going to do you a job absolutely anywhere. He's so versatile. One of the main sort of areas, as you can see in the key stats, was his finishing. He scored a lot of goals for me. 81 finishing I found to feel even higher, in all honesty. I just felt that he was really good in front of goal. He scored, you know, a good range of goals. Some were you know, where he banged it in, you know, the real sort of show-off goals. Others were just little tap-ins. His positioning with that finishing makes him very deadly. He was always in the right places, and it just, you know, with 88 positioning, you're not going to have to work too hard to get him a chance. You're really not, especially with that pace. His dribbling I found very good as well. You know, he was able to use his 3-star skills, which isn't amazing, but it's not bad either. You know, just to get around people with ease, as you can see in some of these clips. He also has the speed dribbler trait, which obviously when you combine with his decent pace, makes him a very tricky customer, you know, going past players with absolute ease. 4-star weak foot is also very good, very handy when in the box and the ball's sort of bobbling around a bit. He does have a few weaknesses. I found his strength obviously isn't great. You know, it is something to be aware of. He's quite small, so he will get pushed off and bullied from time to time. Although he does have good balance and agility, which, you know, does sort of help counteract that. His heading, if no one's about, he'll direct it well. But if he is going up for a header against someone, don't really expect too much. Although I'm sure you wouldn't anyway. And his defending isn't fantastic. Now, that is something to consider if you are thinking about playing him at left mid. You know, maybe getting a better left back behind him may help that, just, you know, to ease up that. If you are playing a formation like a 3-5-2 where you need the left mid to play a little bit more defensively at times, maybe Donovan wouldn't be the sort of perfect role for that position, to be honest. But I would play him at left wing, left forward, or just shove him in the striker role off the bench sort of thing, because he is that good in front of goal. His pace, his clinical finishing make him an absolute dream up front. He was so good for me. He has very few weaknesses, in all honesty. I was clutching at straws. You know, the league and the nation for me obviously is why he's cheap, so it means you're getting great value for money. If that card was in the Premier League, you would be paying near 100k. To be honest, at this point. It may fall a little bit, obviously, but, you know, picking him up now for 23k, he's probably not going to go up either, which is even better. You know, you're probably going to be paying that or a bit less for the whole game. So, you know, you're really getting great value. If you can fit him in, if you can work with him, you're going to have an absolute fantastic card. A card that I'm personally going to keep hold of because he just did so well for me. You know, I don't know whether I'll be able to build a team around him, but hopefully maybe I will be able to get a good sort of MLS inform sort of team going, because the informs are so cheap. Already picked up Henry, who goes very nicely with Donovan. So a really good player to use, guys, in all honesty. He had everything in front of goal. He produced some fantastic crosses as well. His passing was spot on. You know, he found players with pinpoint accuracy, which is exactly what you want, especially from a sort of left midfielder, left winger. You want them to be deadly in front of goal. but you also want them to have that vision which he's got, you know, where he can create for others, because, you know, he's not going to score all of the goals, and you need him just to be able to do that bit for the team as well, which he does fantastically well. So he's got so many plus points, only a few negatives, which for me aren't too bad in all honesty, apart from the league and the nation, which may make him a bit trickier to get into your team. He is a fantastic inform for the money, so go out and use him. Tell me what you think about him in the comments below if you have used him, and hit like, hit subscribe, and peace.